Pause here. If you're getting ready to PCS to Virginia Beach, you've probably been watching the news. Strong job numbers, interest rates staying high, economic uncertainty. And you're wondering, what does this actually mean for my move? Here's what nobody's explaining. Strong job reports don't stop military families from moving to Virginia Beach, but they are changing how you move. And if you don't understand the shift, you might make a decision that costs you money or, worse, peace of mind for the next 3 years. Hi, I'm Megan Luker. I'm a military wife and mom, and I PCS to Virginia Beach over 35 years ago. Since then, I've helped hundreds of military families relocate across Hampton Roads and in Virginia Beach. Here's the philosophy I live by. Real estate should be built on trust, transparency, and the full picture, including the economic picture that's shaping your options right now. Because what's happening in the broader economy is affecting PCS moves to Virginia Beach, not in the way you think, and not in the way most people are explaining it. Today, I'm breaking down what job reports and interest rates actually mean for your move, why military relocation is different from civilian housing, and what you need to know right now to make a smart decision. Let's go. Number 1, the common confusion. Here's what I'm hearing from families right now. Megan, jobs are strong, but rates are still high. Should we wait to buy? Should we just rent? Are prices going to drop? And I get it. When you hear strong jobs report, you think the economy is doing well. When you hear interest rates staying high, you think housing might slow down. So which is it? Here's the part that nobody explains clearly. Strong job numbers tell the Federal Reserve that the economy doesn't need help right now, so they keep interest rates higher to prevent inflation. That's Economics 101. But here's what matters for you. Higher interest rates for longer means mortgage payments stay higher. And when mortgage payments are higher, affordability gets tighter. That's the headline version, but it doesn't tell you what it actually feels like when you're PCSing to Virginia Beach. Let me show you. This is where it gets real. It's not just about interest rates, it's about the gap between your BAH and actual housing costs. Let's say you're an E6 with dependents. Your BAH for Virginia Beach is around $2,100 per month. At a 6% interest rate, a $350,000 home puts your payment around $2,100 to $2,300. At 7%, the same home pushes your payment closer to $2,400 to $2,500. Suddenly, you're out of pocket $200 to $400 every month. Now that might not sound like a lot, but over 3 years, that's $7,200 to $14,400 out of your pocket. And if you're already tight on a budget because of moving costs, childcare, and one spouse is waiting to find work, that gap matters. This is what I mean when I say the economy is changing how you move. You're not going to stop moving. Orders are orders. But you are going to think harder about it. Do I rent or buy? Can I afford this payment long term? Should I wait for the rates to drop or lock now? And that's where a lot of families get stuck. But here's the good news, and this is what makes Virginia Beach different from most housing markets. Military demand doesn't disappear. Virginia Beach and Hampton Roads are anchored by major installations: Naval Air Station Oceana, Naval Station Norfolk, JEB Little Creek, and Damnet, and tons more. Portsmouth Naval Hospital. We have so much here. Every year, thousands of service members rotate in and out. PCS orders don't pause because rates are 6% or 7%. You report when you're told to report. That creates something powerful in this market: consistent baseline demand. Even when civilian buyers slow down, military families keep moving. That's why entry-level homes near bases stay competitive. Rentals stay tight, and sellers still see activity. Price drops are more moderate here than in other cities. So if you're worried that the market is crashing or prices are going to the tank, that's not the Hampton Roads story. This market doesn't boom and bust like civilian markets. It stays steady because of military turnover. But there's one more shift happening that you need to understand. Here's what I'm seeing right now with PCS families. When they hear rates may stay high for longer, they don't panic, they adapt. I recently worked with a couple PCSing to Oceana. Tom's report date was July 1st. School started mid-August. They heard the news, Fed's not cutting rates anytime soon. Instead of waiting and hoping the rates would drop, they made a decision and they locked. They found a home in Red Mill, $365,000, VA loan at 6.5%. Their payment came in at $2,300 per month, slightly above the BAH, but manageable. And here's what Sarah told me. We didn't want to gamble. We needed stability. If rates drop later, we can refinance, but we couldn't risk waiting and ending up with nothing. That's the shift. Military families aren't sitting on the sidelines waiting for perfect conditions. They're controlling what they can control, locking rates when they find the right home, leaning into the VA loan benefits with zero down payment, planning for a potential refinance, and later prioritizing stability over speculation. And honestly, that's smart because in 3 years, if rates drop to 4 to 5%, you can totally refinance. But if you wait too long and miss your window, you end up scrambling for a rental, paying more than you wanted, and settling for the wrong neighborhood. So, the question I get all the time right now is, Megan, should I rent instead? And my answer is always the same. It depends. Let's say rent is $2,200 per month. Buying puts you at $2,300 per month. That's $100 more per month to buy. But when you rent, you're building zero equity. You're subject to lease renewals and rent increases. You're not getting tax benefits. You have zero control over your housing. When you buy, you're building equity every month. You lock your payment with no rent increases. You get tax deductions. You have an asset you can sell or rent when you're PCSing out. Now, renting absolutely makes sense for some families. If you're only here for 1 year, if you're uncertain about the area, if you need flexibility. But if you're here for 3 years or more and the numbers are close, buying usually wins, especially in Virginia Beach, where military turnover keeps resale and rental demand strong. So let's make this practical. If you're PCSing to Virginia Beach in the next 6 months, here's what you need to do. Number 1, get pre-approved early. Don't wait. Rates change. Knowing your budget removes stress. Number 2, run the rent versus buy numbers. I can help you with this. It takes 10 minutes and gives you clarity. Number 3, don't wait for the perfect rates. If you find the right home and the payment works, lock it in. You can always refinance later. Number 4, understand your BAH gap. Know exactly how much you'll be out of pocket each month. Budget for it. Number 5, Work with someone who gets military life. Not every agent understands deployment cycles, PCS timelines, or VA loans. Find someone who does. The economy is shifting. Interest rates are staying higher for now, but that doesn't mean you're stuck. It just means you need to be smarter about how you approach the move. So here's the bottom line. Strong job reports keeps interest rates higher. Higher rates mean tighter affordability, but military demand in Virginia Beach stays strong anyway. The families who have thrived in this market aren't the ones waiting for perfect conditions. They're the ones who understand the numbers. Lock when it makes sense. Plan for refinancing later. Control what they can control. If you want help running your rent first buy numbers, understanding your BAH gap, or figuring out if now is the right time to buy, look below and book a Zoom call with me. I'll walk you through exact framework I use with every PCS family, so you can make a decision based on your situation, not headlines. And if this video was helpful, make sure to subscribe. I post weekly videos breaking down Virginia Beach neighborhoods, PCS decisions, and what military families need to know before moving here. Welcome home. This is Real Life Virginia Beach.